Good evening, everyone. It is I, Yyfgarl Thundercop, bringing you another episode of Robocop Rogue City. In the last episode, we stopped a price scalper from selling Nuke at a discounted price that he stole, thus preventing antitrust laws from being violated, besides the normal laws. And can you imagine that getting arrested for selling drugs and they're like, and you violated federal antitrust laws? Can you imagine that? Alright, so what are we doing? Last check. Okay, search for soot. I guess all we got right now is find soot. Actually, what if I search for soot? Oh, there's a quest that way. Greetings, citizens.
He threw a gun. Asked me for money.
Only a moron steals from a beggar.
That's what I said. But then he started shooting.
Damn. It's tough in the hood. Imagine just Robocop just walking up to you and just listening to your life story. Bum 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 bum.
Saw you on the TV. Here, I haven't congratulated you yet. He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
I was merely doing my duty. That kind of hostile situation is not the only thing I can resolve. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Wow.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
In the demo for the game, this actually is one of the quests you can do, and I actually remember it, and I'm not going to spoil it, but it's pretty obvious why he...
about that murder?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo, and the body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies up.
Hallelujah, Robocop.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
Yeah. Man, I would love a game that's like shit. That's like this, but you're like an Arbitus, or Arbites, or however it's pronounced from, or an Arbites, or an Arbitus, however it's pronounced from Warhammer 40k, or Robocop Vision, or an Arbitus, or an Arbites, however it's pronounced, but if it's from, or, an Arbites, or an Arbitus, an Arbites, or an Arbites, or an Arbites, fucking, my brain is melting, hang on. An Arbites or an Arbitus from the Warhammer 40k universe. Or an Arbites or an Arbitus, but the game's set in a game like this, but you play as an Arbitus or an Arbites from the... A game like this... Please forgive me, my brain is not letting me process past this. A game like this, but you play as an Arbites or an Arbitus from Warhammer 40k. That would be cool. You're more Judge Dredd and Robocop combined.
Sounds
Okay.
like they dumped her a few feet from here. The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged.
Is that like a normal scar? Oh, okay, let me just...
Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer.
Well, her breasts aren't part of the investigation. That wasn't me being a pervert. I legitimately was like, that scar, either... That scar... Oh.
That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Okay, investigation fit. Oh!
Yeah, probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
Wait, she's wearing both her shoes, though. Oh, wait, no, she's not. Oop. Oh, okay.
Poor Casey.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
Yeah, I'm the best of the best. That's why they made me into a robot. Not because I was absolutely savage with gunfire by Red Foreman from That 70s Show. Oh, fun fact about that scene, the scene I'm talking about from the movie Robocop, is there is a part. There's a challenge in New Vegas for crippling limbs with shotguns, specifically arms, and it's called Nee 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 Nee. It's a reference to Robocop 1. That's just A, B, negative. Luckily, I am the best of the best, the kings of crowned, the Robocop. I'm Robocop. Let's talk to this homeless man.
I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Tell me about the
Why do you
aliens.
think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with, and years later develop serious diseases from.
Did you by chance play with these as a child?
Why do you think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
You know, he's got a point about the subliminal messaging thing. That was something the United States government did have to illegalize because moviegoers were suddenly wanting to buy more snacks, and it was seen as an unfair business practice. Which, when people are talking about when people make fun of Part 6's heavy weather, I don't think they realize that it's not supposed to be he's commanding the weather to change people into snails. He's giving us using the light rays to reflect images and commands into people's eyes.
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. you'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
Well, thanks for your
I
help.
will verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time. Now, is set.
Yeah, no, I was to say, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but dude is probably homeless due to his mental condition. Not like, oh, he's crazy, so he's, can't, like, so he's poor. Like, I'm legitimately thinking this dude might, because, like, it's not just about watching TV. He's like, oh, I gotta live in the streets, otherwise the government's gonna spy on me through my apartment, that kind of thing. Not like, oh, I'm not even thinking of him being able to keep a job, because he seems pretty cognizant. Man, that's kind of depressing. I'd read his newsletter. See, that's the worst type of, like, homelessness, in my opinion. And I don't mean, like, worse, like it's the most horrible. I mean, it's the saddest. It's like someone who literally cannot, no matter what you do. It's not just laziness. It's actually, like, a legit condition they cannot, keep. Which I don't think it's every homeless man is, I'm too lazy and don't want to work. I think it's mostly like, it's just sad to see.
Help! Help! This rascal was trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just wrecked your life savings? Tough shit, stinker.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen can be classified as a
Yeah.
crime. Lesson for the future. To save yourself the trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all up.
Hey, you tell him, Robot Man!
What a fucking joke!
Oh, he's not even picking. You're not gonna chuck your ass in the river. I'm sorry, sir. Well, yeah, like, homelessness is a hard issue to solve because some people are not homeless because of like really determinable factors. Because the issue is, like, if it's financial, it's easier to fix. But if it's literally like that guy back there, it's a mental issue that you can't solve. It's just depressing. That's why you see a lot of veterans get homeless, and I'm getting very serious for a YouTube video. I'm getting very, like, topical and serious in a game about a giant Robocop. So I think I'm gonna pivot conversation topics. So, how was the Steam Summer Sale for you guys? I think I've been talking about this. I picked up most of the Warhammer DLC I've been missing. I picked up Space Marine 2. I'm gonna probably try and play that with Kuhn at some point in the future. I bought Goldfag. I bought the Tomb Kings. I bought who the fuck else did I buy? I bought the Changeling too. Yeah, I haven't played either of them, but I started a Goldfag briefly, and I think he's already my favorite Ogre Lord, just because. One, when I imagine an Ogre Lord, I imagine, like, in the fight, throwing hands. When I imagine Ogre Lord, I imagine a dude when I imagine an Ogre Lord, I imagine a dude in the fight throwing hands with his fellow bros, his fellow ogres. And Greasus can not do that because his cart is like the worst design thing ever. I don't know, his auras are good, but for a legendary lord, he's very passive. He's very not fun. Even though technically he'd be my favorite. See, in lore, he actually moves around on a throne of Nobblers, and they weren't going to animate that, and I don't blame them. But the person who animated the Nurglings in that game deserves a raise. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom real quick. Oh, automatic cutscene.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the
work of law enforcement.
What seems to be the issue, madam?
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I wouldn't know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
I only seek
I
justice.
only carry out the request of justice.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there. But look for something on Jenkins, too.
Hold up. Hi, Jerry.
I am looking for...
Look, I'm busy. But you know what? I like your paint job. It would look nice on my new car. Can you leave me your card or something?
I don't have a paint job. This is my skin. I'd lose my shit if he was like, oh my god, that is depressing. Oh. Oh. Yeah, do you see why the guy thought aliens now? She sees a green man. I'd be shocked too if I saw a green man. Where's his trailer? Alright, so we had to look on the computer. Alright, Nikki Troy, night shooting preparation. From Nikki Troy. Don't worry, test on everything, but you know that the crew is afraid of working at nighttime, maybe we should arrange for more bodyguards. Okay. It seems Jerry is using the work of a prostitute. I think. Let me check on the... Ah! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If the public dislikes me for ticketing a guy who just knocked over a homeless man's, like, cart, then fuck the people. I'm just gonna say that. Fuck them. Like, Robocop, he's giving the Justice Latour. It's like, I didn't kill him. I'm not Judge Dredd. Yep, this is the material. Well, now I got something to talk with about Jerry here. Jerry.
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
The perpetrator was someone with skin that seemed to be covered with sunblock. I saw the storyboard. You fit the description.
Nice try, but I won't even touch that toxic goo. I've got it in the contract. I use body doubles for all the shots where I'm supposedly covered with it. Wait, that bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about him, pal.
That's actually a good fucking alibi. If this was Monk, he'd still figure out a way to be like, she into my contract, I can't kill people. Nah, yes. But you're not dumb. You're smart and figured out when we went to your house, I wondered why there was glowing rocks, or glowing goo. You were mixing a bioluminescent jellyfish with sunscreen to give the same effect. Sounds like a bad episode of Columbo. Anyone ever watch Columbo? I don't know the age range of my audience, so... Columbo is a television show from like the 70s or 80s. I think late 90s. It went into late 90s, early 90s. And it was, it's about a guy who... It was pioneered the whole telling it in reverse story, where we would see the murder happen, and then it would be up to... And then it would be up to Columbo to solve the mystery, because it'd always be like these really perfect crimes. Like one time... I think a guy murdered his, Leonard Nimoy murdered a woman, and then, like, he hid his plan was to murder a doctor by putting in the wrong sutures for his heart. That would, the type of sutures that you put in that are temporary, that will dissolve and, you know, would cause his heart condition to re-flare up and die. So, his plan was to put them in, and then it would just look like a harmless accident, like he died of a heart attack. Because only someone with, like, legitimate medical knowledge would be able to point the difference out. But Columbo stops him. And let's talk to the set manager so I can stop rambling about Columbo.
Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I'm looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock, and none of the professional understudies wanted to do it either. They all say it's toxic. So I had no choice. Jenkins brought a guy and said he could do the job.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
I may be a robot, but that doesn't mean I can't detect humor. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it's a chicken and wanted to get to the other side.
Show me the footage.
Show me the money.
Check the camera footage.
Alright.
Who are you, pal?
Your agent sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
He's selling cats?
Of course, Mr. Jenkins. I'll take...
Take it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either. You mentioned something about special services.
Only the best in Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
No names. It reminds me that it's someone's daughter falling on possibly hard times. It reminds me of a destroyed human being. Okay, so do I have to talk to her? No.
Your understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Withholding information is a crime.
Withholding information about illegal activity is also a crime.
Ha! If that's the case, I wouldn't be the only criminal in this goddamn business. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
Bum, 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 bum. I've got a lead. I move slow for, to be fair, you know, for robotics of the time.
I always wanted to be a cop. I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
That's depressing, man. That's depressing. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Alright, gotta be on the lookout for any criminals. The hell?
What's up, sugar? Looking for some company?
Good evening. Was Casey Carmel a friend of yours? She was found dead a few hours ago.
So it's true. I usually don't talk to the cops, but Casey bragged she met with some rich guy from TV. She was gonna milk him dry. But who the guy was? Only Casey knew. That's all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a someone waiting for me.
By milk him dry, does she mean extort him for money? Cause that could mean two things. Excuse me, gentlemen, woman and man. Oh, that's the arcade. Oops, where the I'm going the wrong fucking way, damn it.
Shh, pigs. Mind your own business, cop.
Okay. Bum bum bum. Sorry, I'm reading this. This game is dystopian as fuck, and I love it. Well, to be fair, the director of Robocop is actually not a very good director.
This is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
Well, parked in front of a fire hydrant. That is actually...
One parking ticket is all it takes to improve mindfulness.
Literally. That's not even like, oh, hey. Because some people are going to be like, might be like, Yyfgarl, you're upholding justice a little too heavy-handedly. It's like, well, one, that's parked in front of a fire hydrant. That is a legit safety hazard. Not like the meter was 2 seconds out. Alright. Hell. Apt. Up.
Who's there? You have to help me, man. This shit is burning my skin.
Sounds like the dude who does like those weird Animaniacs with notepaper I've seen on YouTube. Oh my god!
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent. I swear.
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it. Jenkins killed her. Jerry Jenkins, the guy from TV.
Oh, so
you have to believe me.
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free. He's the one who killed Casey. They met here yesterday.
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
I arranged the meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened. When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it.
Well, why meet here? Also, hiding a body is a crime.
Why would Jenkins be meeting a prostitute here when there is a motel across the street?
His agent got a hold of me and told me that the guy values his privacy. The money was good, and I was able to provide him with a discreet option.
And Jenkins was happy with the arrangement.
He was bitching at first, but when he saw Casey, he stopped being so picky.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I've never bought in a prostitute before. Not that I live near any to begin with, actually. Skyrim actually has very stringent policies on prostitution, unlike those filthy Imperial dogs. You know, I want to point out also that, like, when people are bleeding hearts for the Dark Elves in Whiterun, or people are bleeding hearts for Dark Elves or bleeding hearts for the Dark Elves in Windhelm, I want to point them out. A lot of them were probably alive during Dagoth Ur's times, and a good chance they might have sided with him. Because I'm going to say this. Dagoth Ur's plan wasn't exactly disliked. It wasn't like a big mind control op. Again, it's like all... I'm just going to explain this real quick. It's like a cult. You send the statue to some people, they do the duties, but if they get caught, they're not going to go further than that. But like the ones that do, they would become sleepers and stuff.
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head. At least I think I did.
To be fair, I understand why he'd want to kill her. Doesn't make it right, but you know.
Why did you not go to the police?
What would I say? That a famous celebrity killed a street prostitute in the back of my gas station. That's a bit much even for this city.
Dumping that woman's body in a dumpster seemed like a better idea to you?
It's not my fault that people would rather believe a guy from TV over me.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, to be fair though, like the whole when Johnny Depp was accused of being like a massive asshole and abuser by Amber Heard, and that just, I don't even think it was people wanting to believe Johnny Depp. I think it was just people were like looking at it and like, wow, he's just, they're both insane, but he's honestly less insane.
I will verify your version of events, but you
Well,
will still
actually, I don't
suffer
know
the
these specifics,
consequences
but I
of
know
the
that
actions you have
Depp was
taken.
not anything like she said. Alright, where's the back of the
Hurry
gas
up,
station?
please! It burns!
Power up. Alright. Alright. Scanning. Oh, there's a hammer. There's a blood stain. It's going to be AB negative. And a pair of... Did he have these on when having sex? Oh, and he probably knows detected. Come on. And imagine having to use this bathroom and you're just like, okay, nothing. He's like, oh man, I for some reason forgot that he did it. I thought it was the dude. Oh God. Oh. Why do you threaten me? Casey, I'm only a doctor. I cannot help with your fee issues. The price of palliative care went up for everyone, not just for your mother. Still, for the money you are paying, there's no one getting as professional care as her. I'll remind you that this will end if you tell my wife about us. M. Oh. That's depressing. I don't think I found that note.
So, did you find anything?
According to the evidence, Jenkins is guilty of the murder of Casey Carmel.
I told you.
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Poor dude. He's probably in a lot of pain because of that sunblock. I just want to know, like, I know it's supposed to be, like, satire, but, like, do people who make satire ever, like, actually do research on the subject matters that they're trying to parody? Like, I'm gonna say this. Oh, is this the dude's newsletter? It is! Alright. Bum 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 bum. But what was I saying? It's like, cause I don't think I know it's supposed to be dystopian and like satire, but I'm pretty sure a product that legitimately harms the users would never pass product testing, unless it's implied that whoever's making it is bribing the people in charge, who is bribing the testers.
I can't let you in, Robo. They're in the middle of a shot.
This cannot wait.
They say that 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone layer.
I have a solution for you if you are looking for some protection against that California sunshine.
The hell?
You're under arrest, Jenkins.
Stay in Detroit prison. Jerry Jenkins, you are under arrest for the murder of Casey Carmel.
I seen you on TV. You're glitching again. Ah, it hurts. For fuck's sake, it hurts.
Your move, creep. You're gonna stay in the pen a long time. They got the movements of Robocop, like, perfect. Alright, search for soot. Stolen vehicle, that'll be our next. Okay, gotta look for violations. Oh, I leveled up. How do I... No. No. Tab. Auto 9. Skills. I want that double trust points. Hell yeah. Save my current skills. I'm gonna be a good cop. To be fair, though, if... See, the worst part is...
It's getting colder. Now we don't have anything for the fire. How was I supposed to know someone would steal our old tires?
What the hell? Climb up. This doesn't rip off the hinges with how buff I am. Up, stolen watch, stolen watch. Is there fall damage? I can't even jump. Too bold. See, what I think is cool about Robocop is that he doesn't move like a normal robot. He's not like just a perfect robot. He's like fucking built out of a tin can. Because he's like prehistoric compared to like modern robots. Because at the time he was made, that's how robots were. Well, that's how we thought robots were. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what I'm saying. It's like he moves like... Because if he needs to turn, he turns his head and then his body. I just think that's a really nice detail to the add-on to the feeling of playing Robocop. God, I remember like a video where someone was making fun of how every reviewer said Arkham Asylum makes you feel like Batman. It's like, yeah, because not many games let you feel like Batman. Excuse me, good sir.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name. But I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts
Please, sir.
of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently. But I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
To be fair, that is textbook hiding something. He's asking a simple... Because here's the thing. The cops can, if you give them permission, can search your property. Here's the thing, though. If you immediately ask... If they ask in a nice way, like Robocop is, like, well, can I search the shop, in case maybe... Because for all you know, you've been... Because here's the thing. It's not illegal to assist a felony if you had no idea a felony is being committed. Like, if I ran a shop and someone brought in a car that they stole and I didn't know it was stolen and I worked on it, I don't think I'm technically part of aiding and abetting a felony.
Concealment of information detected.
You think you can scare me with that technical mumbo-jumbo?
Come clean now, or there will be...
I just booked a guy for hiding a corpse. You think I'm going to go lower on you?
Win. So, there's this boy, Scott. He works for me on and off. He might have something to do with your case. Let me open his locker for you.
I think I remember this. I think...
That's his locker. Go on, have a look.
Is that a Gravity Falls reference? No, it's...
And what do you reckon? Is he your man?
For the time being. Where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Is Scott a good
Tell
boy?
Me why you think he is responsible?
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month, he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
I mean, I think usually when there is smoke, there is some type of fire if you get down to it.
Is he a temporary worker?
You could say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
And you let him come back?
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle, and I let him come back. Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank, it's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
Well,
is all
hopefully he's being forced to do this.
Make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say... I mean, how do I put this? As much as I support second chances, there is a time where, you can't just let someone, looking around to see if he's got any illegal things that I can, get for XP. But it's like, the reason I hope he's being coerced and that, they're harming his family is because literally, coercion, I think, gets you out of a lot of different crimes. Not, coercion, not like, oh, I didn't do it, officer. Oh, they have my family. Because threat of violence against a family member is illegal, and generally, if you help out, it generally makes people lenient on you. Because, again, it's up to the court of law. If I start saying, oh, well, this guy had a sob story, he doesn't deserve to go to jail, but this guy who has a similar story, it's like, the reason the court of law is the way it is it's a flaw. It's trying to make a flawed system work. It's like what I like about Dirty Harry is in the second movie, I think it's the Deadpool, I don't remember what it is, but he's going up against a bunch of cops who have taken the law into their own hands. And ironically, he's the only one, he's been accused of that too. But the thing is, he refuses to take the law into his own hands because it's not a good system, but it's a system he knows. Which is a lot better than most systems. Scott, come out with your hands up. I'm not gonna hurt you unless you give me a reason to. Scott? Scott? Scott, buddy, where are you? Speak to me. I know you're here.
Oh God, I messed up good.
Did you open a door and
You must be
Robocop's there?
stumped.
Oh my.
What did you do with the blue SUX 6000 that you stole?
Hey, well, why would I have anything to do with that?
I have found evidence in Ben's shop.
You can't possibly help me. I don't want to cause any more trouble, especially for Ben.
Well, the best thing to do is to
Admitting
confess.
to a crime is the best course of action for any young offender.
I can't go to juvie. Who's gonna fix this mess?
My duty is to serve.
I don't
the
know.
public
You're
trust.
talking to a walking tank.
Okay, I admit. It was me who jacked the SUX. But he didn't leave me any choice.
Who is he?
I can't tell you. If he knew I gave him away, he'd take revenge on Ben. Oh God, it must be those thugs. We're dead. No one was gonna save us.
If they are criminals, then they are the ones who need saving.
Hard.
Hello? Anybody home? Where are you, Scotty boy? You can. Oh shit! It's the metal pig. Blast it!
Now. You feel that? That's your windpipe breaking. It's getting harder to breathe, ain't it? Hey, Scott! Are these one of the guys? Scott, I'm gonna need your help here. Can you ID this guy? Hang on, let me drop him. Can you ID that, man? Scott? Buddy? Do I have to... Hello? Scott? Might not be able to... Holy shit, this thing is not legal. 50 round magazine? Holy shit. Hello? Scotty boy? How do I... Well, that was fun. Why is it not letting me... How do I... Hang on, let me... Objectives. What's next on stolen... That's eliminate threats. I eliminated the threats. Was there another guy? So they just heard me like, hello?
You did it! They didn't think that through. Maybe you can put an end to this after all.
I am missing vital information in order
Yeah,
to resolve
like, can you
this
help me out?
case.
I'll tell you what you want. Just please, help me fix this screw-up.
Where is the car now?
Oh man, I'm sure it's still in their chop shop. It's a warehouse on the northeast side. The entrance is concealed, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'm no fighter, but if there is any other way, I would like to help. Maybe you need some more intel.
Alright. God, could they not have made this guy look any more, like, innocent? Like, he's got, like, the young boy freckles. He's got, like, the innocent wide-eyed stare. He also probably is now a little dead inside because he saw me chuck a guy at 50 with the force of Zeus's thunderbolt into a wall and
Who did you
smashed
mean
his
by
spine like
him?
a rock.
It's
Fun.
Rex, from the local gang.
A
I only
window
did
pane.
petty jobs for him mostly, but this time he made me steal that car. He said he wanted the SUX 6000 we were repairing at Ben's. When I said it was too hot, he slashed me with his knife.
Why were you hiding?
You saw those thugs. They were looking for me. They realized I tricked them. They wanted the SUX 6000 from Ben's shop, but I didn't want to get him into trouble, so I stole a different one. I doubt anyone would have given a shit, but word on the street is that it belongs to the mayor's niece.
Any criminal matters should be reported to the police.
Say, I'm also Robocop.
I know. I just thought I could figure this out by myself. Ben was right from
You're
the
lucky
start.
I'm feeling merciful
I
today.
shouldn't have gone down this road.
That is all for now. Proceeding to the vehicle's estimated location.
You are calling for backup, aren't you?
Negative. Threat calculation minimal.
I'm fucking Robocop. Bum 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 bum. Oh, no, we did that in his. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I just love the idea of like the Robocop theme just starts playing. No hard feelings. Yo, kid, boss was not impressed with what you did with that SUX. But he's a reasonable guy and will let you keep your nimble fingers as long as you show up in the chop shop before nightfall. Dig it. Good evening, everyone. I'm back. Sorry, I was gone for a long time because I was talking to somebody after I used the wizard's room. Anyways, let's go kick some ass. Be quick and deadly.
Citizen, I'm ordering you to discontinue this deliberate act of vandalism.
Screw you, man!
Using my magic detection. Your move, creep.
So, what you gonna do? You can't put me behind bars. I'm still a kid and only done it once. Just let me off with a warning, will ya?
Well, technically it is his first time.
It is my duty to warn you not to commit that, or any violation, again.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll do my best not to get caught again.
Well, I don't know if I inspired him to give up his life of crime or... I don't know. I think a first-time offense for a minor is legitimately a warning. I'm not 100% sure on that, so... Anyway, it's time to show these fuckers why I'm Robocop. Well. Ah. These incriminating photos. Stop, criminals. I am the law. I am the law. Your move, dirtbag. Your move. Stop. You are under arrest. Take your boyfriend with you. You're going flying, creep. You've got a ticket, an expressway ticket to Paradiso, baby. Is he dead? Double tap. Buddy, you should have gone to church. Ow. Now tell me, where is the chop shop? Tell me. I'm not talking, eh? Wise guy. Scanning. Scanning. Oh. Is that everybody? Did I kill everyone? Am I the hero? Eliminate threats. Drop the gun. You guys ever played cornhole? Where are you? You guys ever play cornhole? Oh, vitality level 2? Ah, there she is. The blue sucks. The blue sucks 6,000. Is it supposed to be like the future of the SUV because it's SUX? Well, there she is. Do a quick one-see looking for some bad things. No, I don't see any bad things because I am because I'm Robocop, I'd see them. Ooh, a Tech 9? Hell yeah. I'm gonna ghetto blast these fools. Brought back a sneeze, hang on.
I can't believe you've actually done it. Do you think I could take that car back to the owner and say I'm sorry? Maybe she won't press charges.
This car is now in police custody.
Oh, please, I could really use a helping hand right now. Otherwise, I'm back in juvie.
All right. Proceeding to secure the perimeter. Keys are in the ignition.
Thank you so much. I promise I won't mess this up.
Now, I know I probably could have, like, you know, done that or sent him to jail because he did break the law, but to be fair, it's not like he really had a choice in the matter. Maybe I can get some cleaning done. Notice. Oh, that sucks. Poor dudes.
eviction mean? And who's a debt collector? Why can't I open the door for him? Dad, tell me the truth. Are we poor?
What the hell?
Dad? Dad?
Tired of your kids asking annoying questions? You just want to relax after a long day of work, but someone won't let you?
Are we going to be okay? Dad, I'm scared.
What the hell?
Snoozers. Sleeping pills for kids. Just one pill can guarantee 5 hours of peace. Nap time just became your decision. Sleep tight, son.
I'm tired.
Because you deserve a peace of mind, too.
Evening, officer.
You don't got any illicit goods, do you? No? Okay. Alright, what are we running at, time-wise? We're about, okay, we're about out, actually, an hour. I'd love to continue, because I am enjoying the hell out of this game. But, I'll get to the arcade, and then we'll, finish up the mission. Oh.
Hey, me found my gun and purse.
What? Someone knocked out his teeth, including the gold one. He's asking if anyone found it.
For some to learn how not to lose the track of time is to learn how not to lose their money.
Okay, if someone's gonna get mad at me for dealing out parking tickets, then call me a bad guy, you know? Because honestly, if you're gonna commit a crime, at least commit a crime you can pay a fine for. So that's the arcade. I'm debating if some people are using this as a guide. Might as well, like, I might Google where the rest of these crimes are, and then in the next video, we'll do them real quick. Do I have a map? Okay, there is a map. Ladder. Does it tell you on the map where they are? Gang stash? Gang stash? Chop shop. Oh, I gotta go back to the chop shop. Hold on. I'll run to those gang stashes real quick. Alright, is this it? Yeah. Evidence. Alright, where's the next one? Okay, it's this way. Whoa! Okay, move along like I know you do. Even when your hope is gone.
Well, that's a wrap.
Move along. Move along. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Alright, and this is the other stash. Crack this shit open. So, police work. Oh. Well, that's that objective done. Alright, is anything else on the map? Let's see, search for soot. Maurice's apartment building. Well, that I can see. Probably just points of interest. But, I'll do my outro as we walk back. So, thoughts. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I do recommend it, especially if you're a fan of just cheesy 80 films like Robocop. It's a really good film. first two are pretty good. I liked the first one a lot more. I think it had a better self-contained story. The second one focuses more on, like, the ethics of Robocop's continued existence. And them trying to make another Robocop, because they wonder why Murphy was exclusively a success.
If you feel lonely, you know where to find me, officer.
Isn't prostitution illegal? I can't tell her that I got Jerry Jenkins. But, this is I think, a faithful adaptation. I also love how they got Peter Wells, the guy who plays Robocop, got Peter Wells, the guy who played Robocop, to reprise his role.
Oh, crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
I mean, he's not wrong. Arcade games were notoriously rigged.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, because you don't have a warrant, do you?
You're lucky I'm a cop, and not the Punisher, asshole.
What a douchebag.
I know. Fuck that guy. Am I right? God, I want to keep playing because I'm just having a lot of fun. Oh boy, there's air hockey? Rays? Let me at least do it once a round. Oh, hang on. Scanning. Slouching detected. What's this, crack? Cocaine? Oh, it's vomit. Okay. Asshole. Okay, so I think what we're supposed to do here is find probable cause. Again, I love how every asshole in media thinks they know how policing works. You need a warrant. It's like, yes, but if I find something that makes it, you know, clear that you're part of something illegal. What the fuck? Why's he got liquor here? Maybe this won't tell me. Business letter. Soot, my business partner. Recently your men started to act, shall we say, unusually. They're questioning each other about what it is to be a true torchhead, like they're looking for a snitch, but there can't be one in such a thoughtfully managed criminal enterprise as yours. They're probably wondering why no cop came knocking after your live show, which, by the way, was truly great TV. They should know that the cops are afraid of you. Jostling among yourselves is bad for business. Maybe you could have a word with them, just to keep those productivity juices flowing. Your humble partner. Okay, so he's clearly... Okay, Okay, thank you all for watching. I've been Yyfgarl Thundercop. I hope you're enjoying this LP as much as I am. I love Robocop, and I love really just cheesy 80s anything. I hope you're enjoying... Now, you're probably wondering why the hell I'm playing this for July, when usually I play, like, you know, military games, or games about overtly American history or anything. Well, this game is one of the quintessential American movies. This movie is one of the quintessential American movies. And what's more honorable and patriotic than being one of the best cops to ever exist? Robocop. Or best cops ever put to cinema. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of was running out of ideas. A lot of the military games I own take place in Britain. So, and we already did Total War Empires. I mean, I could have done a one-off, like, I could have played America in the Grand Empire campaign, but I hear that one has some bugs. I don't know, maybe next year I'll do, like, one of the overhaul mods they have for Empires. But, anyways, I've been Yyfgarl. This has been Robocop Rogue City. I'll see you same wizard time, same wizard channel. Praise Talos.